Chris, just kind of backs against the wall. Just what did you think overall of the way your team responded when you needed it most?
Well, there was two responses. There was a response to the last 3 games, but the most important response was when we got down 9-2. And we did a really good job of focusing and coming back with the right energy, getting our defense in place. And they were kind of getting loose in transition was what we talked about. So couldn't happen. And we did a really good job there. And once we get our defense in place, we like our chances. So
to kind of encapsulate the whole season, what this team's been about, just in terms of toughness and resilience and sticking with it.
Yeah, absolutely. We talked a lot today just about getting our edge back, our swagger, playing a little more free and easy. We felt like we hadn't had our best effort on both sides of the ball yet in this series. I thought we left kind of a lot of meat on the bones offensively the other day. Guys did a good job of reacting to that. We always knew it was going to be a long series coming in. This proved to be the case. To win it, you got to get 4. I didn't say how you got to get them. So should be fun on Sunday.
Chris, what was working for you guys defensively against Mary after he was kind of able to get loose in games 3 through 5?
Yeah, I think attention to detail, just not allowing him to have so much separation. Of course, get him back in transition, where you can actually get into people's bodies, be physical. Just the willingness to keep pursuing. It's tough, It's like pass, chase, screen, get it back, flip the screen. It's multiple things. So we'd been doing that earlier in the series, and we kind of let it slip. So we found that tonight again.
Chris, you often refer to Jaden McDaniels as a barometer for the offense. Were you thinking about that going into this game, and then what stood out to you from his offensive performance?
Just confidence. He played with confidence. He hadn't been shooting the ball well, hadn't necessarily been scoring it for us. But I thought he got a lot of good looks the other day. Of course, they were going to continue to give him good looks. It was his 3, I think, that kind of sparked us out of that timeout. We really needed to see that thing go down. And then it was just, play off the catch, make the right play, stay confident. Everything came in the flow of the offense. And he got a bunch of buckets in a lot of different ways, which is, for us, when that's happening with Jaden, we know we're playing the right way. So,
schematically, in terms of how you're regarding Jokic, it seemed like it looked a lot like Game 2 and bringing the doubles from the top side there. You had Rudy in this game, and you didn't have him in Game 2. How did that kind of all come together defensively?
Well, as you know, with a player that great, you just have to give him different looks, and we know what the damage he can do when you leave guys one-on-one, even though Cat's done a pretty good job of fighting him. And it was just literally how we're going to be able to fly around and contest, and we did a good job of that. And I thought they missed some kind of early open ones that if they went in, maybe the game's a little different out of the shoot, but they didn't, and we were able to kind of feed off of that.
It's rare that all 3 of your bigs get double-digit rebounds.
Yeah.
You guys were plus 19 for the game, 5 out of 8 pretty much on your boards. What was it about? Was it part of the way the defense was running?
No, they missed 60 shots, so there's a lot of rebounds to be had out there. We did a pretty good job of that, rebound. I thought there was one spate there in the first half where we didn't rebound particularly well. I think they got a couple threes out of that, but mostly we were able to rebound well. So,
getting Mike back, how did that impact you guys tonight, and how did he?
Yeah, Mike means everything for us, just experience, shot making, unbelievable next to Anthony in terms of being able to set him up, play off of him, kind of be in his ear all the time, smart defender, just everything you want in an experienced veteran point guard, and just the very fact that Ant doesn't have to handle every single time. That alone helps us. So Mike's invaluable. It was great to see him out there. We desperately missed him the other night.
Start of the second quarter, no Ant or Cat on the floor for you. How did you feel like that group on the court handled the offensive side of the basketball?
Yeah, I thought they did great. That's a lineup that we used a lot in the second half of the season to start the fourth quarter, and we found that lineup really clicked. It's a movement lineup. It's a high IQ lineup. Kyle is a really good facilitator alongside Rudy. Nas and Rudy have been a really strong pairing. Nikhil and Mike have also been really good together. So, we have a lot of confidence in that lineup. So.
Chris, with guys like Nikhil, Jaden, Nas, how much of their production comes from the way you guys play, and how much of maybe the way they start games allows you to play the right way?
The way we like
the way they it seems like their early production also frees up confidence and the way the things go. Is it a little bit of a chicken and egg thing sometimes?
I think I mean obviously anybody who plays the game when you see your shots go in early in the game, it's great for your confidence, great for the rhythm. People keep trusting the right play that you're gonna make the shots when they come to you. But it's just about activity. When they're active and their ball is moving. We got a lot of guys that can put the ball in the basket, and I think with Jaden sometimes getting 10 shots is also a barometer for us. When he gets 10 shots a game, we've been pretty good. So
with Jaden, he certainly had a game like this against Phoenix as well, and he's had some spots. How key would it be if you could get this consistently and obviously a second time on Sunday?
Yeah, I mean for sure. Sometimes they put Jokic on him and they don't guard him. He doesn't let that bother him. He did a lot of really smart things when that was happening tonight. So, and then he found other ways just to kind of keep staying in the flow offensively. So, hopefully, this gives him the confidence to stack another one.
Any other questions? Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.